Hello, hello. Waiting for all of you to join. We'll start with a funny startup story. As usual, in general, one second, because we have some special guests, and I will tell the story. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you all. This is not a background, actually. I'm on a street in Silicon Valley. Though this was not planned, I think this is the future of work. Super happy to see you all. Hello, hello. We will wait a few minutes for everyone to join. Thank you so much for joining again. Super excited that so many of you responded to this in such a short notice. Super appreciated. I think it will be a very interesting session. The first in a cycle of sessions where we'll clarify and build up the AR2R concept and also the session story. Again, few more minutes, and after that we are starting. Hi, Stefan. How is everybody doing? Would love some. I think you all know about the reactions. What do you think about my background? Perfect. Some energy. Look, this is a really important session. Although I think most of you have a lot of questions, I'm definitely super excited to answer them all. But I really think that we are in a pivotal moment. Though it may not seem already obvious, my promise is that in the next 2 weeks we will build up what I really think it's a revolution in work, technology, and enterprise. Still, this is the intro part. Still waiting. I think I think we could start. Hey Paul, hi from California, from Santa Clara. I think it's Santa Clara, are we? Yeah, I think, yeah. Here we are. Perfect. Hi, Jason. Look, I suggest to start, because very important notice. So with this, I'm moving to the intro part of the session. Super excited, very happy to have you all today. Again, this is not a background. I'm on a street in Santa Clara, California. We rented actually a studio here. I moved to Palo Alto actually 3 months ago to accelerate the sessions. Still figuring out things here, but actually we rented a studio, but somehow things did not work out. So we are doing this on a bench in Silicon Valley in the purest entrepreneurial way. Also proving that the connection, till now. The connections work great with a 5G connection. Super happy about this. So yeah, again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you, for being with us today. I'm extremely excited. Though AR2R may seem like a new thing, like okay, guys, you launched immediately after OpenAI. This is not a new thing. When we started, to give a little bit background, and after that I will give to all of you a quick presentation about the vision and what is next on AR2R, and after that I'm all yours to answer literally whatever questions you have. So AR2R firstly emerged as an idea in 2020. When we begin to build what today is called sessions, and we realized that, okay, we have a very good plan on building a platform to bundle all of these things that we are calling tools today. We realized that, okay, this is a lot of complexity to manage it, and all of you, all of us who are already power users in sessions, we know that although we simplified a lot of things, there is still embedded complexity in managing all these capabilities. And at that moment, we realized that the easiest way to build this, to manage this complexity, would be with the aid of an artificial intelligence, an assistant, literally designed by the principles of the large language models back then, when this was not a thing. So AR2R was embedded in Sessions story from day one as your sidekick to accelerate not only product adoption, but also day-to-day life business execution. So this is an intro. AR2R is not a new thing. AR2R is something that we're thinking about since 2020. But with our work, intersecting our work, what we built with Sessions, what we designed with AR2R, and with all technology trends intersected in an amazing product that literally keeps me up at night from excitement. I clearly see how products like AR2R will profoundly impact humanity in the most positive way. And with this, I want to replay the video of AR2R for all of us to enter into the atmosphere of what AR2R means. It's super important to feel the multimodality, although very important. I'm extremely open with all of you. What you will see today is the worst possible version of our product. All of you know that when we start something, things are happening. So please look at this with the beginner's eye, with the eye of these guys are having their thing, and with the imagination open that in the next few weeks we will start delivering and building what we are building. Already built a lot, but we will start shipping what we are presenting today. So I will start with the AR2R's video. Most probably for most of you, it will play the sound automatically, but for those of you who not, please open the sound. Thank you so much. Please enjoy the video.
Hi, I'm Arthur. I'm here to help you. I can optimize your time, reduce your stress, boost your productivity, and keep you organized. If you need help, just ask me.
Hi, Arthur. Do I have any sessions today?
Yes, you have a session at 11 a.m. with Robert W. I will alert you 15 minutes before the session. You also have a team brainstorming session at 2 p.m. and a call with a client at 4 p.m. Would you like me to prepare any documents or set reminders for these sessions?
Please remind me to review the project proposal before the team meeting.
Absolutely. I'll set a reminder to review the project proposal at 1 p.m., 1 hour before your team meeting. Anything else you need help with?
Can you provide an overview of my week?
Sure. You have 5 meetings, 3 deadlines, and 2 important follow-ups. Tomorrow, you have a deadline for the Q2 report at 5 p.m. I've sent a summary to your email and dashboard. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help you.
All good for now.
Thank you all for seeing this. Hope my background is not too noisy, but this is out of my control. Although again, I'm thinking how lucky I was that the studio thing didn't work out, because people, this is the future. This is the fucking future. We will not be grounded anymore to offices, to fixed places. We will move. We will do business while walking. We will do business while drinking coffee. We will do our things while enjoying the nature. And this is 1 second. This is the idea of no more work. And this is why we created AR2R. We designed AR2R, and we think about AR2R as being a sidekick to literally empower the next billion entrepreneurs to do what they love, not work. I really think that the future belongs to the small entrepreneurs. I think that the futures belongs to a different type of freedom that was unavailable until now. So this is the concept of no more work. It's not something negative. It's the fact that we will not do anymore the things that the things we do not like anymore to do. We didn't like to do. So another super important concept: humanity just got promoted. This is something. It's not through AR2R just got promoted. Humanity is getting promoted by the collective work of millions of people to take us in today's technological context. The emergence of what we call today large language models, artificial intelligence, with all the technical capabilities we have, will create the tools to free us from the mundane and open us unprecedented doors for creativity and productivity. This is happening, and this is not happening in 20 years. This will happen this year, next year, in 5 years. The world would be different. And my perspective is it will be, we are on the verge to put ourselves in the best positions, in the best place humanity has ever been. And all this because we will have the tools to do the mundane, to do the boring execution, to do the things we don't want to do. We will have the tools to empower us to be creative, to be genius, to be free, to be everything that we imagined. This is a super limitative slide. AR2R will have a lot of embedded capabilities, and I will explain why. But AR2R is designed to win back time. I literally, this is what I'm dreaming since I started my first startup, my first business. I realized that software is a time consumer. It's a productivity booster, but it's a time consumer. Today we spend half of our days, even more, 75% of our days interacting with software. Imagine that everything will be reduced to natural language. So Arthur will win back your time. Arthur will put you in control. Arthur will skyrocket productivity. Arthur will help you stay organized, and all this by having something that this is also this is a wronged insert slide. I will talk about this first. Why Arthur is extremely powerful is because what we are doing actually, always sessions was a unifying layer of data and tools. Literally, this was what sessions was always been, a unifying layer in which we added video conferencing capabilities, webinar capabilities, scheduling capabilities, memory capabilities, a lot of capabilities. Of course, all of them in the process of being fine-tuned, a lot of them being in the process of being added, but always sessions was a unifying layer. Now what happens with this unifying layer with Arthur? This unifying layer is being transformed into an AI orchestrator that's connected to a unique natural language user interface. And basically, through this natural language interface, you will be able to operate this AI orchestrator that we will operate what we called modules and connectors, and super important AI agents. 1 second, because I did something with my presentation. I invited also Razvan to the session, and he skyjacked. Razvan,
yeah, sorry.
are you disagreeing with what I'm saying? You guys are supposed to implement this. Why are you hijacking the presentation? Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I didn't know what's happening, but I realized that you just entered. So we have this AI orchestrating layer that will manage a series of modules and connectors, and super important, your own personal army of AI agents. Now, let me explain what are these modules. Modules are what today we are referring as tools, as features. A video conferencing is a module, a chat is a module, a whiteboard is a module, a contacts book is a module. All the software tools are literally modules in sessions. Connectors are literally connectors to third-party systems. Now, these modules will be operated mainly by AI agents. Of course, you will be able to interact with them, but these tools will be operated by I think the biggest breakthrough in AI, the big thing that's happening right now at the moment. This AI orchestrator, this AI agents being basically your own specialized AI assistant, super specialized on different tasks. And let me give you an example. One of our AI agents will be Scheduler Sam. Scheduler Sam is an AI agent that's superbly designed to facilitate booking. So basically, you will say to Scheduler Sam, through Arthur, you'll say, Arthur, organize me a meeting with Radu. And if Arthur has my email, previous interaction with me, and channels to talk with, we'll send the scheduling messages and solve this into your parameters. And we'll know to do this because he will be trained to. So this is Scheduler Sam. But we have Events Even, the best events organizer in the world. We have Razvan is the naming master for our agents. Basically, Razvan, you will he's our head of product, but also we called him Lord of Agents. So we will have a lot of agents that will be controlled through this natural language interface that will manage this module. So basically, imagine that you will have a lot of intersections. You will be able to say, Arthur, open me a whiteboard on what we discussed with Microsoft last week. Arthur opens the whiteboard. Arthur, please add Razvan to the whiteboard to do a quick session. BAM opens a session. BAM adds Razvan. All these capabilities will be available, and we will talk more and more about this. Now, all this will be managed by the orchestrator. Again, you will be solely have to command. Of course, we still have a lot. This is our most important job as humans, to plan, to create, to do our strategies. This is not something that Arthur will do. AR2R will implement your tasks, your objectives, and your commands. All this through this natural language interface that manages an AI orchestrator, that manages armies of modules and AI agents. Everything unified under a multimodal contextual memory of everything. And this is super important. With some super proprietary things, we have our twists. We have our large language model before large language model were a thing, and our model it's way more contextual than a language model. We even have our own mathematics. It's called the informational build-up framework, and in the future we will release more about this, but it will be something super strong. This is not only this is happening. It's not something that it's theoretically. It's something that we are building. We built in the last a few months on top of the technologies that we already built. We are advancing super fast, super excited the possibilities. And again, I totally understand that at this moment some things are not making sense, but it's my promise that will make very soon. Literally, this is way stronger than Siri and any other agent in the market. I literally believe that in 2 years, AR2R will make people better than enterprises. I am a big believer in the future in which small teams of 2-3 people will be able to compete with super big players. And very important, AR2R will be agnostical of technology, available on all major platforms, available on devices. We have a lot of super sexy thinking about accessibility. We will announce a lot of things soon. Sessions. AR2R will be live this fall in 30 November. It will start with $99 per month. No worries, early adopters. We have plans for you. We understand that this may initially seem like a big number, but the power that will enable will be huge. Imagine that all sessions capabilities, and in sessions we are adding people. We are working on the evergreens. We are working on the Loom kind of things. Things are happening. Oh my God! I just 1 second. Yeah, so I will move on. I realize that I talked a lot. So things are moving super fast. We will have programs for early adopters. Please join. Join our early access program. We will start releasing features of the product from 17 of June. It will be free to play for those who will receive access, but for those interested, we have a super interesting skip the line early adopter program. This is super interesting. We will add even on this more info. You will get priority to the program. You will get 1 year access to AR2R after we will be live. You will be part of the developing process. This is something that, and this is something you know about us. We are super community obsessed. We refined this product with all of you. We build this product together. This is what will happen with AR2R also, and I really want to involve as much people as possible in training the agents, the models, the orchestrator. We have a lot of work before us, people. We need your support. We want all of you to be involved. So yeah, we have this early adopter program. Also, we will do another community. This is something that I'm announcing in premiere. We will do another community round. The early adopter participants will have access to this. Finally, this is built by Sessions. Sessions is here to stay. Sessions is here to exist for a lot of years in the future. Sessions is the builder of AR2R. We are not killing Sessions. Sessions as a product will stay, and it will evolve. Again, we will launch Evergreen, we will launch different capabilities, a lot of capabilities in the pipeline, but all these capabilities will also be integrated in AR2R, which by design will have more possibilities. And this is why it's a different product, because it's a different design. But we will talk more about this on the Q&A. Again, the product is here to stay. We will add also some AR2R capabilities in sessions. But yeah, so let's end the work together. Literally, I think this is something that we can do. This is something achievable. It sounds like a buzzword. It's not a buzzword. It's something we can do from tomorrow. And I really believe that in few years this will be the everyday reality. So super happy to answer all your questions, as challenging as they may be. Thank you so much for listening to me. I realized that I talked a lot, but I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about this. I'm sad that people think that AI is a threat. I don't know why we, the nerds, said a bad story. I don't know why people are talking about robo apocalypse. This is the most stupid thing. AI is just a tool. These are tools that we are building. These are tools that we will control, and these are tools that will, from my perspective, transform the world into something that we not even imagined years ago. So super, please, super looking forward for your questions. Let's use the Q&A section. Answer live. Yeah, it's very far from an assistant. I'm running from this term. AR2R, I think better to describe AR2R, it's a sidekick. Maybe we can coin this category, a sidekick, because we are the hero. AR2R is here to help. He's our sidekick. He's not only conversational. He's not only a talks. He has an interface. This is something that we didn't. It's something that we still need to push and to show how the interface would look. It's mind blowing. Again, imagine that you will not have this multi-button things. Will be a history of thing as a history. We are entering the age. Look, something funny here. I think all of us here are mostly early adopters. We love science fiction. We look at science fiction and we see in science fiction movies how people are controlling technology with their voice and their hands. And that's totally, it looks natural, but that's not possible. That's the future. This is what this kind of interfaces, this kind of fluidity will appear with natural language interfaces. It's a huge paradigm shift, but more will be obvious. So it's way more than an assistant. I still think about it, but it's a sidekick. Technically, it's a natural language orchestrator. Yeah, but we are in that age in which we are coining terms. So yeah. Thanks so much, David. Why AR2R? They are not doing their job fairly well. They are only voice interfaces. They are not multimodal. Think that just try to say to Siri, Siri, organize me a webinar on AR2R with an agenda based on our exec meeting last week. And once we decide this, directly publish the event and send the invites to Marketo. Literally impossible. Very few tools will have this multimodality that we are having. I understand the question. We are in that realm in which the obvious beats the talk. So again, the uniqueness of AR2R, it's the multimodality of its capacities. His orchestrator capabilities of operating with different agents, with different modules. Siri will never have, for example, agents. I don't know if, but yeah, the uniqueness of AR2R, it's his multi modality. And the fact that it doesn't rely on another operating system, is the operating system itself. AR2R, it's the closest thing today to be called an AI operating system. Again, in the next few weeks, things will become more and more obvious. Thank you so much for the question. Maybe someone from the team could help me with the questions.
Rado, I think I can help you.
Thank you so much. Drop me an email, radu@sessions.us, and explore together. So we are right now, we are looking for early adopters, for early supporters, early investors. We are in every way you think you can support would be great. Any kind of help, like I was saying in my presentation, we will do this together. We will build AR2R as a community first. These are, again, it will be more extensive. Reclaim is limited. So the biggest problem with all the, everybody's building assistants right now, and everybody's building assistants over their tool stack, but there is no holistic assistant out there. So basically, Reclaim it will be very hard to also coordinate the things that are happening post scheduling, or to access the memory, because there is context. It's important in scheduling. For example, in my presentation, I talked about scheduling SAM. Scheduling SAM will be AR2R's AI agent that will handle scheduling. So basically, to scheduler SAM, you will be able to say, please organize me a session on last week design with Razvan. And AR2R, through scheduling SAM, will be able to find time with Razvan automatically to do this. This is something that Reclaim will never be able to do from a lot of perspectives. One, it doesn't have all the details about Razvan. AR2R knows that Razvan is part of the sessions team. We have our common history together of conversation, our common files, our common threads. Has a lot of context. Our SAM will know that Razvan doesn't like meetings in the morning, and that he is available only in these spots based on experience. And he will optimize it. This will be spam. Razvan, okay, look, bam, 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 this will happen. So this multimodality, it's the biggest differentiator right now, biggest than literally. I'm curious to see, because it's hard to not have to where to look at. It's super hard for us. I'm very interested to see all possible approaches, but I didn't found something so holistically and as we have. I have reasons why very few will do this integrative approach, business reasons, but we can talk also about that. Let's take another question. AR2R will be a separate product. AR2R will be a product, and I will explain this. The architecture around AR2R made us impossible for being just a session, because we need to. The technical architecture is different, but what's important, you will slowly soon see in sessions AR2R capabilities. As all other players, also sessions will have inserts of AI there and there. But this multimodality, high-level approach through natural language will be purely through natural language. Will be something reserved to AR2R. Ars Technica, I didn't have the capability. So I don't think that it's something that Razvan, I think you can.
Yeah, I mean the important part to understand is that we are not building the models. We are kind of creating the swarm. So we've got the models that are going to be trained. So that's the main advantage. So basically, we are creating the orchestrator that's going to manage all the models. So Sora, for example, it can be one of the model that can be trained on one of the agents that can that can create for you, for example, already presentations into sessions that you can attach to the agenda based on the data that you are given access to your past files, for example. So if you had 5 webinars with 5 presentations, you can create a new presentation using the data from those 5 webinars and using a model specially trained to basically create the content for you. Yes, I mean, one important thing, for example, for the new model that we've seen from OpenAI, they're kind of using the system that we have right now for real-time communication. So our system, kind of that we are using, it's
based on where we are
powering-
using the same.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah,
we are
ChatGPT
using the
4.0,
same technologies.
at least regarding the conversational AI side. So yeah, we'll have similar capabilities.
Sessions, I think sessions will go in parallel for. I don't see only when will happen this naturally, but I don't see a future closely where sessions as a system will not be anymore. I think that people will naturally migrate towards Arthur, but sessions will be a system that will be continuously evolving, and most of the modules built in sessions will be also part of Arthur. No, it's good. It's good the question. It's good. These kind of things will be able to be resolved in with Arthur. These are this multi-modality, this multi. It's something that is not possible in current technologies. It's
And I mean, the only thing that it's not doable is that the WhatsApp side, but we just need to do the integration
at this moment. At this moment.
at this moment. But I mean, it's a really good use case, and kind of we've seen that all that session already can do that. You've got all the components integrated. You've got all the integration in place. Think of Arthur as a top layer that will do that using natural language.
No, because Arthur cannot work if sessions is not growing. Again, we are pushing features, modules, new ways of doing things easy in sessions. Some of them will be through reflectments of what is called Arthur, but not Arthur. But yeah, to make it very short, no, it will not be neglected. Sessions powers Arthur from a technological perspective. The modules present in sessions will be some of the modules that Arthur will be able to orchestrate. Good. But this is so sessions to make it super clear. Sessions is continuing. We will continually fine tune sessions. We will continually add modules. everything that we discussed until now and everything that's on a roadmap, it's continuing with the same passion. All these modules will be also integrated in AR2R. From my perspective, on a long term, we will see a natural migration toward AR2R, but yeah. One second. No. It's everything is perfectly valid. Everything is perfectly valid. The lifetime licenses are valid for lifetime. Super important in our look. I said this several times before. It's super important for us to have you people involved in the product, and based on our dialogues and our conversation is how we develop sessions, how we continuously improve it, and this is something that we will continuously do in the future. Yes. For example, and this most probably will be available in the launch in the autumn. AR2R will be able to do, and this is something that will happen very fast. But in the future, feel free to imagine a lot more modules being in AR2R. But you will be able to do shorts after these webinars only by using AR2R and publish them automatically to your channels through your third-party partners you are already working with. But yeah, you will be able to generate content.
So, Radu, what I can give a practical example. So, right now, for example, we are working on the memory side where we are doing the recordings, and we've got the request regarding the capability to edit the recordings, to prepare them, I don't know, for uploading them on YouTube or creating shorts for your social media channels. So that flow, it's going to be covered by session. But on top, if you've got AR2R, you'll have the possibility to use the model to help you basically generate from that recording already the shorts. Let's say it can add the captations as well. So basically, it will do the creation part and the editing part if you've got the AR2R module specialized on that side. So you do all the you create all the content through session, and as well, for example, the model can help you to already have the shorts ready. So it can help you reduce the time that you need for editing that recording and preparing it for different social media channels.
Yes. This is the magic. You'll be able to integrate Miro. You will be able to integrate Google. You will be able to, hopefully Microsoft opens their products better, but Google for sure it will be available. Working on extending our Notion capabilities, and this will be also present. So, yeah, very good question.
And Rad, what I can add here, for example, regarding the Google side, so you already got the integration with sessions. You are able to link your Google account and get access to your drive. You can directly create Google Docs, spreadsheets from session. So that's something that's already integrated in the session, and AR2R being on top of it, it's going to be available out of the box. So it's a matter of if you give the permission or not.
Good. What advantages to have? So there are, of course, some advantages. There will be a discount, but right now there are still a lot of things that are in place, and most probably the pricing for the November product will be still fine-tuned. I strongly feel this 99 price, but it's something that we can still refine. At that moment, for sure, we will have packs for early adopter. This is something that I always believed in. It's super important to acknowledge the value that our early community had in our development. But that's for that moment. Today, instead, because we are doing this early access skip the line program, because we will have early access starting with 17 July. It's free of charge, but we will release it. We will release it incrementally because we are still fine tuning things. In parallel, we have this skip the line program. That's a program that that gives those who participate to it different advantages from being super closely part to the development part of things to the opportunity to invest in this and other things. So this is the commercial part that we have live today. For the general public, this is $4.99, and for our early adopters, we have it at $3.99. But also for those who already want to secure a lifetime deal, this is available. This is available at $999. Most probably, it will be the single lifetime deal that we will do it. It's limited to 1,000 seats. Most probably, so yeah, this. I think at this moment this will be the single, and it will be managed by us. It will not be very promoted. Literally, it's designed for those of you who want to take this opportunity and who already placed bets on us in the past and saw that we are building. We are building and we are delivering. So yeah, these are the options right now. What is the discounted rate? This is something that I think I kind of answered to this.
I mean, here I can answer that, Radu. It's a problem only of resources usually, and the use cases that those models should cover. And
we don't have a limit.
Yeah, technical side.
This is why things are super interesting, because on a agents level and models level and modules level, we have infinite scalability in a very organized, orchestrated way. Again, this is something that few players are able to build at this moment. Thank you so much. It's super, very touching message, Paul. This is something that, interestingly, we rarely hear. So thank you so much. For sure, this is the plan is to. I'm dreaming. We are all dreaming to build the perfect product. For sure. I mean, still a lot of work ahead, but super excited about it, and so thanks so much for the message, Paul. Impossible to replicate. This is something, again, totally understandable. If we are not pushing, if it's not clear, it will be obvious. It will be obvious. While releasing the product. Not possible, because look, guys, people are in a hurry these days. People they want to do something great overnight. They don't build complex things. They don't build complex layers. People are building single purpose tools, and this is why we have this much complexity in the market right now. This is why we live in a world in which we are consumed by our software, because everybody is building niched, everybody is going into details, and nobody is building a true horizontal holistic product, because it's hard. It takes time, it takes nerves, it takes balls, it takes money, and yeah, nobody will launch this. They will launch things that are mimicking this, but they will not be able to launch this. Some of the components are patented. I didn't talk about this because again, we are still at that conceptual level part of things, but on a daily basis, you will hear from me now with AR2R on a daily basis, literally. I'm so obsessed with this. Again, super important highlighting that the success of AR2R is the success of sessions. This is success of AR2R, it's success of sessions. Apple is sessions, AR2R is the iPhone. We are the company, so sessions our success. So AR2R is it will be it's yeah. So super excited about this. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Look, people, again, something very important. I would really appreciate all the possible help. This is something, again, I'm totally convinced we are not very clear yet, and it's because the words are not yet that. But together, we will do this. We need all the support to push this forward. We will not disappoint. What we are saying, it's real. I dream about this. I literally dream about. I love to walk. I'm walking over 10,000 steps every single day. I think this month my medium it's 15,000 steps. I want to do business while walking. Today's tools are not helping me. I want to do my webinars on the street in Palo Alto. I want this is the future I'm imagining, and we are building. So yeah, please help us with this is the most important thing. Even spread the word. Spread the word. Even if people are saying we are crazy, it's okay. We are okay with this. But help us spread the word. This is something I would deeply appreciate, even more than subscriptions, even more all those. I look, I'm on all our products are improvable. Sessions is amazing. It's amazing. I love sessions, but it's a product that still needs a year of super focus and 10 more people to be where we need it to be. The same it's with AR2R. But I know that in this format with this team, I can promise that we will build the best possible products out there, and all of this to serve us all. Because again, I'm building this also for me. I want a better life quality. Software now the technology industry doesn't care about the quality of our life. I'm deeply interested in this topic. So basically, we will do a fundraising. AR2R will help us also to raise money. We will do a big fundraising round. Personally, I will invest 2 million in the new round. The plan is to attract at least 10 millions. We plan to double our team as soon as possible because we need it. Again. Look, we are building one of the most complex communication collaboration platform in the market, and we are 25 people in total. Yeah, so we are doing this to raise money, also to raise awareness, to add resources, to build, and finally to serve us all. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Great. Again, I'm planning to do this as soon as often as possible. I will communicate on a daily basis on this. Super need your support. Help us spread the word. I swear, this is a big word. I will dedicate my entire focus and my entire time to build a product that will end work. This is, and I'm not crazy. This is what I will do. Of course, always. Discounts for the people that are investing 1 hour to listen to me, of course, anytime. Thanks so much. Super appreciated. Great. I think we should end this. My battery is getting close to dying. This is something also that people need to fix. Yeah, a lot of problems to solve out there. So thank you so much again. Really appreciated the time. Really appreciated the patience. Really appreciated the conversation. You will hear from me super often. We will build this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Where the name came? This is my favorite question. I saw this question. 1 second. This is a great story. Arthur is inspired by Arthur Dent. For those of you who didn't read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it's one of the most comforting book out there. I love it. It inspires me. It's humorous. It's casual. It's so inspiring. And Arthur, it's the embodiment of Arthur Dent from The Hitchhiker's Guide. He has his humor, although way more confident. Arthur is a friendly being here to help us. I really believe in this character. We are not building. With Arthur, we are trying a different way of building products. We're building a story, not only a tool. I think we need to exit the paradigm. I'm so sad that the tech industry is so boring and so time consuming and so unfocused. So yeah, that's the name, Arthur. It's inspired by Arthur Dent and his adventures. Yeah, of course. The only thing customization is something that I truly believe in. I really think that people should be able to customize their software, because right now, again, super boring, not representative. You will be able to even customize the appearance of Arthur, but you will never be able to change his name and his personality. So yeah, super customizable. What you are seeing right now, it's the base. It's the beginning. Arthur will look as you will wish to look. Super. Yeah. Thanks so much again. Super. It was great to talk with you all. Most probably we'll see you next week. I really hope, I don't know if Laurențiu is listening to us, but Răzvan for sure is. Maybe we will do a small demo. Maybe. Yeah. So I will try to keep this on a weekly basis. Loved the energy, love to talk with you all, love to answer your question. Wish you a great evening, night, day, wherever you are. Over and out. I salute you from California, the sunny California. Actually going to take over this place. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.